friends. Today's video is something that I think I'm gonna do that's new that I kind of want to try and see what direction it goes in, and that is my Dear series. Now, my Dear series I'm going to be doing to different YouTubers, different people in general, and I wasn't sure who I wanted to do for my first person until last night. I heard his one video as I was just painting, you know, cleaning up, doing whatever at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And the person I'm going to be talking about is better known as Mr. Epsilon Daniel Sulzbach. Now, I found Daniel's channel about 2 years ago, or actually it might have been 2 or 3 years ago, when I was going through some difficult challenges with my religion and my household, and I found his videos and they seem to be very helpful. I don't want to get too far into it. As you guys know, that I do classify myself as Buddhist, and I used to be Catholic, so I totally went a different direction because the Catholic religion, I don't agree with a lot of stuff, and I don't believe it. So I kind of watched some of Daniel's videos and saw the struggle that he had growing up in his religious household, and took some of that stuff into my own perspective with what I'm doing now. But besides even that, I've watched his videos pretty closely over those 2 years. I stopped for about a couple months, just to be honest. Like, there wasn't anything that like striked my interest that I wanted to watch on his channel. But lately he's been doing the videos that I like again. He does something called a Facepalm Sunday, which is super funny. If you're not already subscribed to his channel, check it out. I will link it down below. But I like some of his controversial videos. I think they're great. And a lot of people don't do that kind of stuff on YouTube. Some people do. But the thing that makes the people who do it in Daniel different is literally I could just listen to him ramble, because everything that comes out of his mouth that is in a religious debate is so undebatable. It's just so, like, I feel like I couldn't have said it better myself. And I think that's the one thing that I really love about his videos, and how he interprets things and says it. The one thing that I'm like iffy on with him is he is totally not for feminists, or feminists in general. Like, he makes fun of them quite often. Like, I myself, I'm not a feminist, but I just believe in like equal rights, whether you're gay, a woman, a man, transgender, anything. I just believe in equal rights. So that's kind of like my thing on it. I'm not a crazy feminist, but I don't know like exactly on like the lines where he draws them, or if he has a video about it, but yeah. Also, the other thing I really admire about his videos, that I kind of took into perspective again when I do my own videos, is he's very like, I don't even know how to describe it or say it. Like, he could just drop something and be like, oh, sorry, or just like, he's just very, he doesn't edit a lot of stuff out. Like, he's just very like open and just like, I don't know what word I'm trying to say. Easygoing. There we go. Oh my goodness. He's just like very like easygoing with like his words and just his actions. Like, he's not there to make it look super duper professional, but more on just like a level that's more outgoing, and I really like that about him. My third thing about him also is he is quite nice to look at, and I know he was saying the one day a lot of people like give him stuff about like his skin is so white, and I get the same thing. I think it's just like his nationality, he was saying, as in mine. So I don't know, that always was like my little comforting thing. And he's just like too stinking cute. He's freaking adorable, and I don't know, I love him. He's great. And it's not even just about that, it's just his reasonings and his words, and just his perspective is amazing. The reason pretty much why I'm making this video though is I saw his video, which again with his channel, I will link it down below in my description box. But he made this video, and like I said, I was listening to it last night as I was cleaning and painting, and it made just so much sense to me that it was hard for me not to sit down and make not like a video response to it, but more or less just like me agreeing that like, yes, you were totally right. And the video is Time is Valuable on his channel. And I'm like really happy that I found out. I was like going through some of his like, not older, but like in the last few weeks uploads. And pretty much Daniel talks about in it how he has done things like when he was younger and looking at them to now, like things he wish he could have done better or done different, like when he was in college. And like I said, watch the video down below. Not a waste of time. Super awesome to watch, and a lot of stuff that I could connect with on a personal level. But it just had me thinking too. He kept saying, like, if I didn't have his, well, in his perspective, if I didn't have my social media, my Facebook, my Twitter, I would not have them. I would delete them. And in a way, I feel the same. I feel like Facebook, and I'm going to kind of quote him on what he said, is pretty much, he said he would go on and he would see people's lives and how great they're doing and stuff, and it would kind of make him feel like shit, like comparing like this person's life to this person's life. And I do that a lot on my personal Facebook. My page, obviously not. Like, I've considered just keeping my Facebook page and getting rid of my personal Facebook, because I feel like I do that a lot to myself. Like, I'll look at somebody's accomplishments and kind of compare and contrast to mine, and I think that's an awful, terrible thing to do. It just kind of totally makes your self-esteem go. It just makes you feel like shit in general. So I adore that video. And right after it was done, I kind of turned my iPad off for a minute, and I was like, well, it was pretty much like, don't be so sucked into social media and forget the world around you. And I don't know, like, I turned my iPad off and I'm like, well, I'm doing something productive. I'm not just like laying in my bed watching this. So then I put it back on and kept watching his videos. But I am just such a big fan of him. So again, if you're not already, please check him out down below and subscribe. You will not be disappointed. Also, if you liked my video, please thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel, because I put out a new video almost every single day. If you want to follow me on social media, you can down below on my Twitter, Instagram. I have a YouNow account, which is YT Gabrielle Regina, which you can follow. And tell me your perspective. I mean, after watching that video, like, what do you think of, like, social media? Do you think people get way too sucked into it? Do you think that it's a good thing, a bad thing? I love my social media. It's a way to promote myself. But sometimes I definitely think I get way too sucked into it. And it just kind of happens. I'll see you guys tomorrow.